It's my job to welcome everyone. I'm Karen Grisez. I am pro bono counsel here at Fried Frank, and although I'm based in the Washington office, up here increasingly these days, and very happy to have the chance to be with you for the symposium again this year, and I hope I'll see many of you across the street at the gala tonight as well. I have the important job, besides saying welcome to everyone, of giving you all the logistical information to keep everybody connected, fed, watered, and comfortable. So I'm going to give you a few quick logistical points and then get started on our day. The Wi-Fi, and I'll be distributing a paper to each of the tables, but the network is FF for Fried Frank Visitor. You should find in your drop-down menu, FF Visitor, and the password is Peppermint. All lowercase, all one word, FF Visitor and Peppermint. The food, you'll see here there is breakfast on both sides of the room, coffee, juice, food, help yourself and refresh as you need it over the course of the morning. There will be lunch served in this room off to the side at 12:30. So if anyone starts to get hungry, don't worry about going out for food. The food will be set up over here and we'll have a break enough for people to get their food and come back into the room with your lunches. So that'll be taken care of for you. Restrooms, ladies' room is right outside the entry door here, almost straight across the hall, and the men's room is somewhat down to your left as you exit the room, but both of them right on this hall, so you don't have to go anywhere for that. Let's see, what else? The closet, if anyone needs to store a bag, a suitcase, hang up your coat, there is a coat closet also to the left, but on the left side of the hallway as you go out this far door. So I hope that's what everybody needs to get comfortably started for the morning. I'll be sitting somewhere over here towards the back of the room. If you need anything else, you notice anything's wrong, the restroom need attention or whatever, find me and I'll try to steer you right for the rest of the day. Also, if anyone happens to need a private room for a call or something like that at some point, I'll do my best to arrange a little, phone closet or conference room or something for you if you let me know ahead of time. So I think that's it. Then I'm on to the pleasure of introducing Bishop DiMarzio again for this very important, very timely symposium this morning. So you have his bio in your materials, but it's worth a few minutes just to review it. Bishop is the Bishop Emeritus of the Diocese of Brooklyn, having served as the Bishop of Brooklyn from 2003 to 2021. And he's currently the chairman of the CMS Board of Trustees. He was the chair before, too. He let me squeak in there for a little term in between the bookends, but not to be kept far away. He's serving as the chairman once again. He's also served as the executive director of the Migration and Refugee Services of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops, and he's been the chair of USCCB's Committee on Migration. He's also served on the board and been chair of the board of Clinic, the Catholic Legal Immigration Network, and served as a member of the Holy See's Pontifical Council for the Pastoral Care of Migrants and Itinerant People. So I can't think of anybody better suited to kick us off this morning, so I'm going to give the warm Fried Frank and CMS welcome to Bishop DiMarzio. Leaving the mic on.
Okay. Thank you, Karen, and thanks to Fried Frank for the wonderful hospitality we receive from them every year for this conference. Okay. As we come together today, we know what CMS is all about. It's a policy and research institution founded now 60 years ago. We celebrate our 60th anniversary this year, and it was the work of Father Lidio Tomasi and Silvano Tomasi, now Cardinal Tomasi, who'll be here later, that saw this need. In fact, it's part of the constitutions of the Order of Scalabrinis, because Scalabrini had a lot of foresight. He also was influenced by a man in Italy who was, they call, the father of Italian sociology. And he was able to understand and help Scalabrini figure out that unless there was some study center, how could the apostolate be done effectively for migrants? We had to understand the phenomenon of migration so then we could adapt ourselves to do something for the pastoral care of these people. So this is where it comes from. It's really part and parcel of the mission of the Scalabrinian order. We have some Scalabrinians here with us today. There'll be more coming. But a lot has changed in these 60 years. Sadly, unfortunately, it hasn't changed for the better in some ways, especially in the present situation that we find ourselves in. The 65 Act really turned things around. From 24 to 65, we know immigration was decreased, especially from some certain countries. And the racism and nativism of the past was kind of put aside. But we're back to go again. We're back to the same issues, the same language is being used, the same issues are with us. One word I found the other day, I was reading something on the 24 law. It was called the immigrants are indigestible, like we were going to eat them, I guess. So that's like they were eating cats. We heard all about that. So we're back to the same problem, that people's minds have changed. In 4 years, we've seen a complete turnaround on the public opinion on migration for many reasons. Some of it was the campaign that constantly brought that up again, was the influx of people, which is called an invasion. All of this changed things for us. But we can't look back. This is where we're at today. We have to look forward, and we have to do our best to help those migrants who are here, especially those who are in danger of deportation. I just shared with Anna from clinic a little anecdote I heard a long time ago about a man who was on the seashore throwing these starfish back. You know, starfish, when they beach themselves, they can't get back into the water. And somebody said, well, you're wasting your time because they're going to die. You can't ever do all of them. He says, no, I'm not doing all. I'm doing the ones that I can get, and they're going to be happy about it. And I think that's our situation today. We're going to have to do what we can for the ones that can be saved. And that's one of the objectives. Now, it's going to take policy, understanding better policy. It's going to take the people who are active in actual delivering services. We all have to work together to show what is happening today. Again, our situation is, and clearly we had conferences when we called them the defense of the alien. We're back to that again. Somebody needs to defend the aliens in our midst, and we have to do that judiciously. We have to do it with the facts. We have to do it with hope, because if we give up, nothing will be accomplished. So we welcome you here today. We're going to learn a lot, and we can share a lot. And we're actually we're very happy that our record attendance tonight at the gala and also at the conference is what it is. We're happy to hit it at the right moment. So welcome today, and let us work together today to come up with some solutions that might be useful to all those who can be saved.